Yo, what up, y'all? Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji here, with another video and with another review. Today's review is going to be on the 2006 Chilean martial arts film Kiltro, starring the awesome Marko Zaror. You might know him as the main villain in Undisputed 3 and the henchman in John Wick 4, as well as his leading role in Fist of the Condor. So I'm glad to talk about. I'm glad to talk about this film. I apologize. I got tongue tied for a second. Well, to be fair, I just got back from Frisbee Park playing basketball. I'm tired, so bear with me on this shit. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin. And I'm gonna read the synopsis as best as I can in the back of this DVD, courtesy of Magnet Pictures or magpictures.com. So yeah, here it goes. Kiltro, new martial arts sensation and stuntman of the year award winner Marko Zaror, the Latin dragon, stars as Zamir, leader of a gang known as the Kiltros. Zamir is obsessed with Kim, a beautiful young girl that he once saved from a brutal assault. When Kim's father, the master of a taekwondo school, is threatened by an evil villain seeking revenge for a perceived betrayal, Zamir is drawn to a climactic battle to protect and honor the people he loves. Pretty nice description there, I would say. Now, let's talk about the story, the characters, and the acting in this film. I think the story is pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? You have this character, trying to fight to protect he cares about, even though he's part of this, this game called the Kiltros, you know what I'm saying? He still has that sense of honor within him, which is cool. And especially for the fact that, he has this deep with this Korean girl and her who has a father who is a taekwondo master. That's the proper pronunciation of taekwondo. Anyway, being in love and all that. I like the romance dynamic, in this. Specifically from Zamir because, I can't, I don't want to say too much because spoilers, but the story is pretty unique and the characters are very interesting, especially like I said, Zamir played by Marcus Aurora. He definitely did his thing. He did a good job playing the villain in Undisputed 3 with his acting and his martial arts prowess. And same thing with here, so an added bonus, I would say, in his acting repertoire, I would say. So the story, characters, and the acting each get a 4 out of 5 tops. Now, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of this film, the action. The action is very well choreographed, very well shot, and very well edited too. And the lighting and the fight scenes are also good as well. No complaints there. In fact, the entire film as a whole was shot well, edited well, and has some good lighting. No complaints there. By the first time I watch this, I'm gonna rewatch it again, to see if my opinions will change, but probably not. But I would say, that so because I don't want to repeat myself. So the action, cinematography, editing, and lighting all get a 5 out of 5. Now let's talk about the music. The music is pretty good, you know what I'm saying? At least from what I've remembers. Again, it's been a while since I've watched this film, but for what I've said, the music was composed well. It has some that Chilean music and I think some rock, I believe. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. So, but for what I can tell, the music was pretty good, composed very well. So it gets a 5 out of 5 as well. Overall, Kiltro is an awesome Chilean martial arts film and a great showcase of Marcos Zaror as a martial arts performer and as an actor as well. So I highly recommend y'all checking this out. This gets a 4.5 out of 5. Hopefully, y'all enjoy this review, and I apologize for the brain farts and being tongue tied and that sir that you heard us now and shit. Again, I'm tired. I played like some basketball and shit, so yeah. But I'm glad I was able to get the review of this film out the way because I've wanted to do a review on this film for a minute. So I'm glad I'm able to do it. So if y'all like this video, y'all can hit that like button and share it below. Y'all can subscribe to the channel, Oaghaji27, and hit that notification bell to keep y'all updated. Y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts. And Stay tuned for more reviews and more other videos along the way. So, with all that being said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, aka the Pervy Sensei, signing out. Peace.